here. Amazing and unimaginable things will come from this experience. These are the words of my best friend as I struggled with the loss of my reproductive system, my life as I knew it, and my most cherished hope of becoming a mother. On December 11th, 2013, I called that same friend, after the fibroid tumor I'd been playing host to simply became too much to bear. In just a matter of weeks, Nelson, as my tumor would come to be known, had grown from the size of an avocado to a football and had to come out. Leading up to this point, I was definitely concerned, but statistics, my friends, and 2 doctors assured me it was only a fibroid. So when we arrived at the emergency department of a local hospital, it was in humorous and high spirits, joking that Nelson had to be evicted. I had no idea that I was moments away from one of the most pivotal experiences of my life. Later that day, routine blood work turned into concerning reports of higher than normal calcium levels, which led to an MRI, which was inconclusive. Nelson was blocking a view to my left ovary, so the only way for doctors to really know the gravity of the situation was surgery. The next morning, I woke up in a hospital room and was soon informed that my gynecologist would no longer be able to perform the surgery. In her place, I would have a gynecologic oncologist. The seriousness of it all was almost too much to process. It was hard to believe that it was me in that bed, in that situation. Even as oncologists discussed the possibilities and the different ectomies that she might have to perform, I feared that I may be the exception, but I didn't actually believe it. As I drifted to sleep in the OR, my future was largely to be determined. I woke up from surgery with few answers and no reproductive parts. Yes, it was cancer. Variety and stage were still pending. Ultimately, I was diagnosed with small cell ovarian cancer, a rare, highly malignant tumor that affects mainly young women. This type of cancer accounts for 0.01% of all ovarian cancers. On December 13th, 2013, I learned that I was an extreme exception. I was a fraction of a percent with a 10% survival rate. That was the bad news. The good news is, every day that I'm alive, I become more and more of an exception. Every day that I'm alive, I become part of the most lucky, unlucky people on this planet. I become part of the 10% of those diagnosed with small cell ovarian cancer, the survivors, the exceptions. As I'm standing here today, I can honestly say that amazing and unimaginable things have come from this experience. It's very rare that a person gets to feel such an abundance of love and support focused into a span of days, that you're given the opportunity to see your own strengths, and that after 35 years of existing and going through life, you get the impetus to reevaluate and start again. I woke up on December 13th, 2013. I woke up to the realization that life is only as limited and mundane as we allow it to become. I woke up and I started pursuing life and pursuing happiness. I took chances. I quit my job and I pursued my passion, and it took me all over the country. I work hard to embrace my experience, and even though I lost the dream of having my own children, I'm not blind that even in this situation, there is a silver lining. Life is what we make it every single day. Life is a decision to live every day until this decision is taken away from you. Life is everything. It's hard, it's short, and unpredictable, and sometimes there's nothing we can do about that, but sometimes there is. Choose happiness, choose growth, choose life, and if not for yourself, for those that didn't get that choice. Thank you so much.